disempowered, or where you just feel a lack of energy. And bring those crystals to those areas and revive them as if you are fertilizing barren land with the most amazing rich compost filled with all this life energy. Where in your body is there darkness? Where in your body is there a void? Where in your body is there sadness, hopelessness, grief, resentment? Pour this energy over it like beautiful, crisp, clean, white linen sheets, shaking away the dust. And notice if you have resistance to this powerful cleanse. And if you're getting in your own way because you don't feel worthy, because you don't feel strong enough, because you don't feel powerful, and remind yourself, not only are you powerful, you, my friends, are divine, and you are one with that divine energy that is not only you, but everything around you. And if you want every moment, you can actually ingest the divine energy, the God energy that surrounds you, simply by 1, looking at it, appreciating it, taking it in, and 2, relaxing into the vibration and receiving that vibration like a prayer, receiving the light. 3, you can listen to the nature around you, the fire sizzling if you have a fire going, the water running, the wind, the trees rustling, the birds chirping, the crickets cricketing, your own breath, your own heartbeat. Connect with those vibrations, listen to the vibrations. 4, smell the fresh air around you, the flowers, the fresh breeze, the clay, the trees, all of the senses. Not only sense this divine energy, this universal energy, this God energy that surrounds you, all of these senses actually ingest this energy and create more divine energy inside of you. Or simply, you can call it energy. You have the power to achieve so much. Just chill out. Don't freak out. You see, power is scary. There's a famous quote, right? What people are most scared of is their own power. Why is that? I have a theory. My theory is that if we saw our Sahasrara, see the power right outside that's waiting for us. If instead of being scared of this power, we actually start to eat it, allow it in slowly, like opening up the curtains to light, and then letting the light shine in and feed us, then it becomes less scary. It's just a change of mindset of opening your door to the power that is yours, not hiding from it. And you don't have to do this all at once. Take your time. But there's things that you might be doing that kind of violate your ability to take it all in. And that is not taking it all in. Not only not taking it all in, but not taking it all in and pretending you did take it in, or pretending that you don't know that there's more to take in. That's what is dangerous, my friends. By just allowing the shallow to be defined as the deep, and it's depriving yourself of so much power that is yours. What am I saying? Let me throw you some examples. Now, it really helps to slow down, and I don't think I said this in any of my videos so far, but I have a music channel, Aviva Sings Out, and on that channel I teach live Qigong classes that really help you slow down. It is the key to what I'm talking about right here. If you can't figure out how to do it any other way, this will help you so much. You see, it is the essence, the vibration of slowing down that literally allows you to take in more power of whatever it is you're taking in. So, let's take food, for example. If you don't completely digest your food and take in every morsel of every nutrition, then it's not only wasteful, but it can be counterproductive. You can be using all of this energy to eat not only your money and the stove and the dishes that you're going to wash, but also the chewing, the journey from the food down the esophagus into the stomach, the journey of all the pancreas fluids coming in there, the liver fluids helping to digest, the intestines absorbing things, and then of course finally exiting your body through the colon. Now, if you don't chew everything, it's such a waste. But it's not only chewing, it's also energetically connecting with the food and choosing to take in the life. Now, of course, if your food has no life, that's also a waste. If you're just doing these simple sugars, the breads, the mucus foods, that's not really food. So, of course, that takes a whole other toll. But if you're using all of this energy and not taking in the food, it's literally like putting like one pair of socks and running a whole load of laundry instead of running it all at once. because you are a power source, and you doing laundry with only one sock is taking your energy, and it's not efficient, and it causes deficiencies. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. So this is really interesting because there are a lot of addictions that we have that are only addictions because we're not taking in the full power of the medicine. So there are some people who, for example, use plant medicine and they don't explore the depth of the power of the plant, whether it's Damiana or cannabis or whatever, frankincense. If something is too powerful for you, then your receptors aren't quite there to receive them. Everything is vibration. So it's like if you don't have time for a relationship, if you don't have time to spend with someone who's giving you so much love, then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship, right? It's the same thing with all of our relationships with food and plant medicine. If you don't have time to give to that, the journey that you're experiencing, every single sensation that you're experiencing, then you might be short-circuiting your own power. You might even never be getting the power that the plant wants to give you. And it's not easy. A lot of people are just strapped for time in so many ways. They have so many people to take care of, children, each other. And so it's important to be so mindful as to how to balance these relationships out, because your food is a relationship with you as well. You want to be able to take care of your food. Every dish that you have, everything in your house is a relationship. That's why so many are minimalists. They don't have time to take care of so much stuff, right? You have to minimize to feel the true power that you are. You have to clean. You have to constantly detox and cleanse and organize. Abundance is work. Everything is work, right? Eating. Let's take a little break and do some teeth. Tapping. That is an amazing Wanna come up here, baby? Wanna come up here? Hey, pretty girl. Why don't you come up here? It also helps the parotid gland release the juices to help remineralize your teeth. Enjoy it. Good job. It's so human to resist the full power of things, so don't feel bad if you're not taking in the full power of your food and your inhalants and your whatever it is you're journeying with. Just know that everything you connect with has the power to go slower and deeper. It's similar to sexual energy. A lot of people just do it to get off, but you can take in the power, right? Some people call that making love, where it's incredibly powerful to connect with someone consciously with your whole self and alchemize through that energy. That's why celibacy can be so powerful. It's not just abstaining from sex, it's slowing down the sexual energy and waiting for the perfect partner that can appreciate it and fully take in the power of each other. That's what it's about, right? It's similar to just eating food that's food. So there's a lot of people who are addicted to sex, addicted to porn, addicted to, different exploitation it's just different. It's a choice. It's not like you're wrong. Nothing's wrong or right for that. It's like you're not a bad person for eating stuff that's not healthy, right? It's just, is that really the most powerful choice for you? Or are you just doing it because everyone else is doing it? And that is called society. There's a lot of peer pressure to do all kinds of things so that we don't feel weird. And being weird isn't for everyone. It's for me, because I've always been pretty deep and I've always had to feel right about what I do. And I've been tricked in the past to be like pressured into thinking it was good for me when I knew in my soul it didn't feel right. And we all have that soul energy. And I'm telling you, so much of it begins with letting in the light. Because think about it. Listen. You have to stop your light from coming inside of you from above in order to trick yourself into believing that something feels good to you when it doesn't. If all of your light was in you, there's no way you could lie to yourself. So a lot of us resist the power of this light because we are kind of dependent on our own lies that we've told ourselves in order to be the person we think we need to be that's accepted by everyone around us. And it's pretty sad. It doesn't mean that you have to stay like that, because a lot of that is really simply your own insecurities and really mind control on a certain level. And breaking out of it doesn't mean that everyone in your life is going to hate you, because we have to realize that we are ever changing. We are constantly evolving. And now more than ever, the whole world is accepting that. We are always growing. We've seen so much chaos in this world the past 5 years. People flipping back and forth with their beliefs. It's simply normal to change, and we know this. The only thing constant in this world is change. So, it's scary to let in that light. As you let it in, you start to see where you might be lying to yourself. A simple belief like I'm not worthy is still a lie. A simple belief like I'm not beautiful is still a lie. A simple belief like I don't deserve to have thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, that could be a lie. And one easy way to stop lying to yourself is to let in the power from above. Let it cleanse you. Let it love you. Let it energize you. Let it tell you that you're beautiful, that you're good enough, that you're strong enough, that you deserve to be here, that you belong here, that other people are wrong for doing bad things to you, that other people are lying. And see, my friends, that is what is so hard about letting the light in, because it will show you who is lying to you and others. It will show you that what you see on the news is a lie. It will show you through your feelings, because you will feel either good or bad when you're around certain people. And when you let in the light, you have to listen to that. disharmonized. The symphony inside you that was in perfect harmony goes out of tune. It's not easy feeling everything. And so that's why in this world it's normal to do things, to take in vibrations that cause us to not feel everything, that speed up the vibration so that we kind of skip past those feelings because it's too much. When you slow it down, you can feel everything and not be scared of it. It's like trying to ignore that the trash is smelly instead of just taking it out to the dump. And yes, it takes energy to take the trash out, whether it's walking it to the curb or driving it to the dump. But it actually takes more energy to smell it. Because once you get rid of the smell, you feel so like you can smell the divine again. You don't want anything blocking you from smelling the divine, seeing the divine, tasting the divine, hearing the divine. And we are just inundated with these LED lights, with these TV and computer screens in our pockets, with the street lights, with the news, with these, we're inundated. And so sensory deprivation has become so much more popular because that's the only way to unplug from all of the toxic vibrations, just unnatural vibrations, so that you can remember who you are again. Because if you feel if you feel then you're absorbing the unnatural vibrations instead of the natural ones. The solution is always to connect with those natural vibrations. It's amazing what just a few minutes of sunlight can do to your soul. It can help you open that door, take off the hat, and cleanse yourself with the light. Think of yourself as Pac-Man. Now, some of you might be maybe too young to know what Pac-Man is. I don't know if it's still around, but it was when I was growing up. Every time Pac-Man moves, he eats a pellet, pretty much. I mean, yes, the pellets can be gone, but when you start off a board, any direction you go, you're going to be eating energy. And that's true for you too. Any direction you go, you either eat energy or you get eaten by ghosts. So if you're just walking around and not realizing that you're eating energy, you might not be taking in the power that's all around you all the time. Simply looking around and seeing the beauty in the world makes you more powerful as Pac-Man, gives you more points. And who knows, you might get a power pellet. And then you can eat the ghosts. That's exactly like bringing the light into your body now. It scares the ghosts away. It scares the lights away. That is not the light, the lies, yeah. It scares the lies away. That's your power pellet. And as an artist, if you're an artist out there, you don't have to be an artist to know what inspiration is. But when we have inspiration, we get into that creative zone. We write a song, we're inspired. And some artists and some people, they are, they don't know when it's going to happen. It can happen at any moment. I think it happens when we're clear, when our vessel is clear, when all of the lies and the distractions are dusted away and we're just back to who we are, and we're feeling inspire other people? Do you have that power? Is your light overflowing? Life is a mystery. It really is. And I am so grateful and honored to share this little bit of time with you today and hopefully help that Sahasrara chakra on the top of your head, that soft spot when you were a baby, that connection to, some say, God. I'm honored if I was able to encourage that chakra to not only open up, but to cleanse whatever might have been in the way of opening it up. Because it's scary to clean some things that are that powerful, like opening up a circuit box or opening up a power converter thing, and it has dust, and it could be scary. What if the dust gets on you? So thank you for trusting me and opening up your power and letting the dust just be cleansed by the universe. It's not gonna poison you. It's not gonna tarnish you, because your light will shine and burn through all of that dust and get it off of you. And you can do the teeth chatting, tapping, the hand rubbing, and sharpen your energy. And feel that crystal in your heart, in your eyes, in your head, in every chakra. We've done every chakra now. If you missed one, you will find it. As you do this now, your chakras are shining. Your crystal is receiving that power. Thank you for being so powerful. And you do not have to shrink for anyone else. That's another lie we tell ourselves. Yes, it is more comfortable for a lot of people to not be around the light because they're comfortable in their own lies, but that's not your problem. The more of us that focus on our own power, and if we're all okay with our own power, everything's gonna get so much better so quickly. Feel your power. Feel it. You can always feel it. It's always here for you. It's true.